again. It's a redskin.
Hey y'all, I'm back with another video. I hope everybody had a great and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And yeah, let's get into this video, y'all. So today we are working with CURLSQUEEN. This is one of my favorite brands, y'all. Like, I literally love their brand. And they sent me this package. It came with this little goodie bag that has a detangling brush in it. It comes with a reversible bonnet. And also in this box was these bundles, and these are their Water Jerry Curly 3C 4A bundles in 20 inches, y'all. And this is what they look like. This is a better view of them. The bundles are super thick, and they only sent me 2 bundles, but the bundles are super thick, y'all. These bundles are 150 grams each, so 2 bundles are equivalent to like 3 to 4 bundles. So 2 bundles is definitely enough for a full head, and I didn't even end up using the full 2 bundles in this video, y'all. And for this style, I use hair thread, hair sewing needles, cheese silk infusion, scissors, a carbon rat tail comb, Miel hair oil, main choice hair oil, and wild growth hair oil for my scalp. Those are just my oils of choice. Hair clips and a edge brush. So let's get right into this, y'all. All right, y'all, I know I'm looking a mess right now, but I'm gonna start by parting out where I want my side part to sit. Yeah, I don't know why my head was itching so bad. Yeah, but so I'm parting out that right there where I want my side part to be. And then I was trying to decide if I wanted to do like leave out on the sides as well, like, you know, like leaving out my perimeter and my edges and stuff. And I did end up doing that, so that if I wanted to, I could do like a flip over method. You know, I didn't just have to do a side part, I guess, when I had, you know, enough leave out on the sides. Since my hair is straight right now, I'm just putting water on my hair and a little bit of leave-in conditioner and just braiding this up so that once I unbraid it, it'll be like a braid out and it will blend perfectly with the bundles. Once I had that braided up and out the way, I'm just now parting out where I'm going to be doing my braiding foundation at. Right here, I'm just taking this section of hair and braiding this so that I could put a track right here to make sure that none of the other tracks will be showing. So this is like a braid that's going to be used as like for the cover-up track, if that makes sense.
It's not a game, it's a redskin.
So yeah, and now I'm just braiding my hair, and this is the braiding pattern that I'm doing. I'm just braiding it straight down and then combining the braids together. And I was trying to make sure to get this really tight. I did have to start over because I realized I was doing the braids a little too loose, but yeah. And I'm just looking in this mirror that's on my bed. Y'all can barely see it, but there's a mirror on my bed so that I can look into the mirror behind me and make sure that my parts are, like, you know, they don't have to be super neat because it's like we're just going to be sewing over them anyways, but I want them to look partially neat so that once I'm like sewing in the tracks, you know, it's not super messy or anything. And I was just trying to make sure that the braids are tight enough. So Here I am again, just joining the braids together and just sliding it right in there and continuing to cornrow. And yeah, you know, real easy, quick maths. And yeah, y'all, that my scalp was hurting, like, because I was braiding it so tight. You can low-key see it turning red a little bit, but I want to make sure that the braids was like tight. Even though I didn't keep this sewing in for very long, because y'all know I'm always like doing other hair videos. I still wanted it to, like, you know, show y'all how it's supposed to be tight. So I tried to make it tight. These ones right here was really tight and really neat. And yeah, I'm just doing the same thing. Doing the same thing here. And this is what it's looking like. Same thing right here, just braiding down. And y'all could just watch this and see, because this is pretty self-explanatory. And yeah.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Alright, so once all the braiding was done, I did have to end up sewing the braids together to make it flatter and like so that I didn't have braids just like hanging out. So that's what I was doing there, just sewing that up. And then now I'm just starting the first track. And I'm trying to make sure that this first piece right here is secure, and I'm looping it around a lot of times. Then I'm just going across my head. So I started over there, then I just took it all the way up to this braid over here at the top, so that it kind of can be hanging in my face, because that's kind of what I wanted with this side part. So I mean, that's a pretty simple sewing, a way to sew it in to me. Like, I feel like this part is really easy. Like, it was just really the braiding that was kind of tedious, having to do the parts and make sure, you know, the braids weren't too big and like too bulky. So once I got that done, I'm just sewing it in right here. And I mean, this part is just like, it's not really hard, it's just tedious. Now the braiding part was more difficult and detailed, but this is like, this doesn't have to be perfect, because I feel like as long as the tracks are in, you're good. And like I said, I wasn't wearing this sewing for a long time, so I could have really took more time on this part and, you know, braided. I could have sewed like more stitches instead of like doing bigger gaps with it. But since I knew that I was going to be taking this sewing out like pretty soon, I wasn't really big on making sure that the tracks were sewed in super tight and that the stitches were super close together. So, but when you do your sewing, you should do that. You should definitely do that, because you know sewings do get loose easily. So you want to make sure that it's tight from the first install, from the jump. Of course, I sped this up, but I was definitely taking breaks, y'all, because my arms was hurting from braiding and everything. But yeah, that's basically, this is simple. Just sew it in, tie the knots, and yeah. And then I had detangled the hair the night before and like put it into sections, but I'm just redoing that and refreshing the hair, because I would sleep on it, you know, it was like laying every kind of way. So I'm just using water, and then I had a little bit of leave-in conditioner, I think, as well, and just spraying that on the hair and using my detangling brush, detangling through it really good. And look at the curls, look at the definition. And this is what it looked like when I was done detangling it and going through it. So now I'm taking my Cheese Silk Infusion, and we're going to put this all over my hands, so that when I'm taking out these braids, they don't get frizzy, and so that they can have some shine. So I'm just very gently taking out these braids, y'all. I'm very gently taking them out. And look at that. Okay, and that's why I had the clips in my hair in the beginning, because I don't know why the braids kind of like be laying any kind of way when I be sleeping. The day, like when I wake up, there's creases in the braids, and you can kind of see at the bottom. But I just feel like putting the clips in your hair to like pin it down or something will help with that, so that it's like the braid is laying down one direction. But yeah, y'all, this is what it's looking like. And I mean, I feel like it's turning out cute so far, and all we have to do from here is lay the edges. Like, yeah, real cute, real natural, giving very much real hair. All right, so next I'm just taking my Magic Edge Effects Edge Control. This is my go-to right here. Either this or the Edge Control from Laid by Lana on Instagram. Those are the two that work the best for me in my experiences with edge control and my kinky 4C hair. So that's what I'm using here. And I'm just putting that on, use my edge brush. And this is pretty self-explanatory. You do your edges how you want your edges to look. You part out as much as you want to part out. And yeah, I'm just showing y'all how I do my edges. But yeah, this is just the most satisfying part, because like I was finally done with this, and it's just nice to see like it come together. Because at the beginning it'd be looking crazy, the braid down be looking crazy, but it's like that don't really matter to me, because I know once I sew in the hair and like lay down my edges and everything, like it's gonna look good. Like the underneath part, as long as the bundles are in, I'm Gucci. So I'm just laying them here, y'all, and look how freaking good this looks. This edge control right here is my favorite. Even though it do be turning white a little bit, I really yet to find an edge control that doesn't turn my hair white after a while, but it's not like super bad. Like it doesn't look terrible. So yeah, this is what I'm doing here. And yeah, this is pretty much the end of the install. And yeah, that's the end of this install, y'all, and this is how it turned out. And that was my first time doing a sewing on myself, and I think this turned out really cute. Like, what do y'all think? I think if my hair was like darker, of course it would blend a little better, but for the color and texture of my hair to not be of these bundles, this ate down. And like I would definitely be reinstalling these bundles and doing this hairstyle again, because it just gives so natural. Like it looks so good. And I'll be telling everybody it's my real hair, because period it is. Like, yeah. And I went and did my makeup, and this is like the final look all together. I literally am in love with this, y'all. Like, I love me some curly hair. Y'all already know that. Y'all know I love curly hair, and I just love how this blends with my natural hair and how good it looks and how natural and realistic this looks. Like, I'll definitely be using these bundles again for install. This would be so perfect for like a vacation or something, like a really natural look. And yeah, this is it, y'all. Literally in love. Definitely shop the link in my description for this hair from CURLSQUEEN, and I will have a code for y'all to use for money off. And if y'all want to see my other videos from CURLSQUEEN with their clip-ins, which are also bomb as heck, I have a video of their clip-ins on my channel that I'll link right here for y'all to click on. And I have the kinky straight clip-ins and the kinky Jerry Curly clip-ins, I think they were. And yeah, y'all, so thank y'all so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment any questions, comments you have, and subscribe for more content just like this and more. And I love y'all so much. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.